Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day here in Georgia. I just wanted to show you guys before we start the video, well, not the ducks, but I want to show you our little plum trees. This one here is coming along. We got 10 of them right here. And look at all of them. Oh, they're so pretty. They are putting on tons and tons of bloom. We have 5 on the outside of the fence and 5 on the inside. I think I planted these first 5. These first 5 I planted the first year we were here, and then I planted these the second year. That one didn't put on but maybe one little bloom, that one there. I don't know what's going on with that guy or gal. Well, there's another one that didn't put on. And this, I think they're Arosa plums. I'm almost certain. This was a different plum that we bought, and I lost the tag to it the first year we planted it, and I never could remember what it was called. But it put on a few plums last year, but it looks like this year it ain't gonna put on anything. It's just putting on leaves. That's it. It's just putting on leaves. But it's still alive. That's all I care about. Still alive. I didn't prune them at all this year. I'm gonna skip a year and let these things put on some growth. This one right here is a prime example. Look at this thing. It is giant. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 6'2", and it just skyscrapes me. It's probably twice that. And I can see these little bees up in there. They're not honey bees, but some kind of little bees in there flying around. See if I can get some of them on video. Oh, you can hear them buzzing. But anyway, I can't get them on video. But anyway, it smells fantastic. This is a prime example of a hugelkultur. Is a hugelkultur, because there was a huge dead stump right here, and I said I want that tree right here, not because of the stump, but because it looked good. I had 3 right here, and then 3 on the outside, or 2 or more on the outside to make a perfect little corner right here. And I said it's got to go right there. So I took a pickaxe and I just picked and hacked away. And when I planted it, this thing took off like a rocket ship. These were all planted at the same time, and it's triple what the other ones are. I mean, this thing, the trunk, just to give you an idea how big it is, the trunk is giant. The trunk is big. Got some growth coming out here. I don't like that. But that's a big old tree. That is a big old tree compared to all the others. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the plums for a second. I'm just super excited. I hope we get tons of plums. Last year we had a bunch and we had to fight squirrels and all that stuff. But hopefully this year, it's going to be great. Look at that. Springtime, all you northerners. What my plan is for today is we're going to fire up the tractor. I got a lot of new subs here lately. I've really been growing. And I thank you guys so much. You just don't know. It really makes me feel good to see the people interested in the things we're doing. It's really neat. So I wanted to show a lot of you guys where we're going to be planting our gardens this year. It's not really going to be a garden tour because I'm going to fire up the tractor, plow these gardens up. But while I'm plowing, I can show you guys a little bit of my farm, where we're planting. I'll talk a little bit about what we're going to be planting. It should be a lot of fun for me. For one thing, I love playing on my tractor. But I'll show you guys. Let me fire up this tractor and I'll show you guys where we're going to be growing our gardens this year. We got 3 of them. Well, that's one down. And the bees were not happy. I had to take off running. I had the camera set up right in front of the beehives. And that tractor, they did not like that tractor, or either that or Mia. I think Mia got lit up. I seen her hopping and running all around and jumping, and she took off running to the house, and she never does that. She stays with me everywhere I go. and I think she got lit up. But they followed me every pass, every single pass. It was 3 or 4 following the tractor, every time swooping down at the tractor. I went to get the camera and I had one bouncing off my head 4 or 5 times, so I just got out of there. They are not happy today. I don't know why, it's a beautiful day. I didn't get the chance to do this top part. I may have to catch it later because I don't have my bee suit on. And I don't like getting stung. It stings. But my cabbage, I planted some cabbage up there a while back, a few weeks back, and it's already gone. I don't know if it's rabbits or deer. They've already eat it all. I'm so disgusted with them. This year, I've said it. I got a trick for these deer. I just hadn't done it yet. I think I'm going to do it this weekend. So I'll be videoing it and hopefully put it out the following week. But I got a trick for these deer. It's coming. I mean, they are just absolutely everywhere. You can see tracks, just tracks on top of tracks. They're just everywhere. And what it is, they come down from this corner. They come from those woods. And I got high fence right here, so I don't have anything here. So they come through and they browse their way up. Because I have a fence right there where the tractor's at, but no fence from there to the gate part. So I got something we're gonna fix. We're gonna fix these jokers this year. We won't have no deer problems after this year. So let me get the tractor fired up. I just wanted to get out of here real quick and talk about this garden. This garden, I think, is gonna be basically all beans. We got our bean tunnel that we're gonna be growing some beans on. And that's a huge bean tunnel. I just finished it. I added to it a couple videos back. I added to it. I think this is going to be really nice. This is my blueberries. I put all my blueberries down here. I got 14 blueberries down here. But this is going to be basically all beans. I'm sure there'll be some peppers scattered in here. There may be a couple rows of peppers. We're just not eating a lot of peppers. I'm not going to grow anything for fun. I'm going to grow everything that we're going to can, freeze, or put up. We're gonna grow a lot of good food this year. Just a whole different variety of beans. This is basically gonna be a bean garden, like I say, with some peppers scattered in. This one, I got my strawberries up at the top. And you know what? We hadn't had a problem with a deer with strawberries, thank goodness, because every single strawberry looks great. We got them right inside the flags there. But I'm gonna plow this. This is gonna basically be the peaches and cream corn as much as I can get in. And then I'll put a bunch of okra, because I got 4 different varieties of okra, 4 or 5. And a friend of ours, Paula Wells, she sent us some, so I'm going to definitely plant that because I'm an okra nut. I can eat okra all the time. I just love okra. We're going to plant a lot of different okra. And I think I'm going to grow a lot of okra this year, and I'm going to give a lot of it away. Because I have a lot of friends at work that want it. And, you know, you could tell people from church and stuff to come up and pick. Because you could pick okra till the first frost. I mean, it just grows. And if you pick it every 2 days, it just grows and grows and grows. You guys that have never grown okra, it's super easy. And it's a plant that just don't stop giving. It just keeps giving. And you pick it every 2 days. And I can have people from church come out and just, there's a honeybee right there. He's about to get me. But we can have people from church, please don't sting me. We can have people from church come out and get okra. Let me walk over here. But we can get friends from church come out and pick all the okra they want, fill their freezers up. Look at this joker. Y'all fisting to watch it, aren't you? He's just trying to get me away, I think. But the honeybees. I need to get into these guys, I think, this week. You're gonna follow me all the way around. I'm gonna go get the tractor before I have to kill this bee. All right, but that's gonna basically be all corn and okra, and of course the strawberries. Super fun. We got a high fence down here on the top, on this bottom end, so the deer really don't fool with this part. Like I say, they come in that corner because it's open. Being a deer hunter, you learn that deer take the least path of resistance, and that is right there. They just walk right down them muscadines, walk right in. So check out the elderberries. The elderberries are rocking it. Look at that. The elderberries are doing great. Anyway, let me fire this tractor up. I got to finish this other garden up. there's our strawberries. And they're looking pretty good. I mean, we haven't lost a single one. I think they're looking great. I am ready for them jokers to take off. And there's garden number 2, garden number 1, garden number 2. And give you an idea where we're at. Right over there's the guest house where we park our tractor and all that stuff. So we just drive over here. Next, we're gonna go down the driveway, through the woods, behind the guest house. I have another garden way back there. How you feeling, honey? How you feeling? Did they get you or did they just scare you? Because she got to flipping and flopping and running around. Yep, she got to flipping and flopping and running around. Maybe she's gonna be okay. I see her shaking her head. Come here. Keep shaking her head. Yeah, I think she might have got tagged. That's her second time too. She'd like to go sit up there and sit and watch me on the tractor, I guess. I'm gonna have to stop bringing her out here, I think. I don't know what it is for those bees. But anyway, let's go do garden number 3. I gotta get ready for work. Well, that is it. We are done with garden number 3. Mia came down here to watch. And see, there's the chicken pen right there. There's where our chicken pen is in our little guest house. We just did a loop all the way around. There's a little road that gets back here. Actually, an access road. You can see where my tractor's parked. It rolls down. I need to cut back here, but it rolls down into and meets up with my neighbor's driveway. Just so in case, because they're real wooded out to the road, and if they have a tree fall or something, they can come out this way. So it works out really nice. I love it. It turned out great. This garden is going to be all Silver Queen white sweet corn. We fell in love with that stuff. We grew last year about to here, maybe about to here over, and it grew really well. I was really proud of my first year growing corn. So this year, of course, in Kinfolk Farm fashion, we're going to go above and beyond and go big. I figure if I grow a whole giant garden of it, if half of it grows, I'll be happy. So I'm not exactly sure how much to even buy. I bought a pound of that peaches and cream corn, and it was a bag about the size of a softball. Like I say, this is only my second year growing it. So I'm thinking maybe 5 pounds, maybe 4 pounds. If you guys have any idea, leave them in the comments below. This is my first year growing corn. I wanted to show you guys something real quick. I love to keep an eye on this tree right here. This is a sawtooth oak. And for any of you deer hunters, know a sawtooth oak is one of the fastest growing, super high production acorn tree for deer hunters and turkey hunters. The one drawback about it is when it starts producing acorns, it drops them super fast. It'll drop them overnight, and it'll just dump tons of them. So I planted it right here because I had a tree stand. This used to be my food plot, and I had a tree stand right here. We'll still be hunting it here this winter because we have a lot of deer. I told you them deer come from back here. But this tree has a lot of meaning to me because, well, first of all, I'm a truck driver, and I used to run back and forth through Alabama every day. I had a route through Alabama, and I can't for the life of me remember the rest area, but there's a rest area on I-20 somewhere in Alabama. It's between Birmingham and Mississippi, so I know it's one of those two rest areas in between there. But they got these sawtooth oaks inside there, and in the fall, I mean, they're huge, they're gigantic, and in the fall they drop in acorns. Well, I grabbed a whole grocery sack full of them. I have a grocery sack of acorns. I brought them home and we stuck them in soil in a Ziploc bag and we put them in the refrigerator all winter. And that following spring, we got out and planted them in pots. I want to say, I can't even remember. It was over 50. We had a bunch of them. We planted a bunch at Travis's property and a bunch all through the woods out through here. And I can't remember where any of them are at, except for this one. And me and my grandson planted this together when he was a little bitty baby. It's, I would say 2 years old. This is going on the 3rd year. The first spring, it shot up. It really shot up. And then the last year, it did this. And so I like to try to keep an eye on it and make sure it's still alive. I do see some little buds on there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I do see some little buds on there. So it is still alive. Yeah, there's a bunch on there. So this thing will eventually, hopefully, one day, me and my grandson can kill some deer under this thing. That is something that just really means a lot to me. I think it may sound funny to you guys, but I'm a huge deer hunter. I absolutely love deer hunting, and I love my grandson. And it's neat that me and him took from an acorn, because he went through every step with us, putting them in the refrigerator, getting them out the fall and spring. We planted them together, me, him, and his daddy, Travis. And we went around, and he went with me and helped me plant most of these trees. But that one, he helped me plant because I thought this was going to be a great place, because we had a food plot. We had a nice tree in the middle. We also have a plum tree over there that I planted for the deer. But that tree has a lot of meaning to me. Sawtooth oak, and it's still growing. I can't wait. I'll keep you guys posted this summer, see how it does. But guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I got to get ready for work. I love you guys to death. Thank you so much for sticking through me on the whole video. This is the what, when, and where of what I'm planting. I'm planting corn, beans, and okra. Planting in those 2 gardens here. Oh, and the when, I guess, would be, I don't usually start growing until April. I'm always scared that March is going to sneak in and give me a frost. It does every year. So I just wait. Around here, everybody likes to wait till Good Friday. I just wait till I have a weekend off where it's pretty. And I get out here and work all weekend long. Try to get all the gardens done in one weekend. And it works out pretty well. It works out pretty well. But this is a huge garden. That is a huge garden. If you guys have any idea how much corn I should put in here, let me know. Because I'm just going to wing it. I'm actually, in I think 2 weeks, I'm going to order me one of those seeders where you can walk behind, because we did it by hand last year and it like to kill us. But I want one of them walk behind seeders, a planter that plants the seeds for you. I think in about 2 weeks, I'm going to order one of those. But guys, anyway, I'll wrap this up. Love you guys to death. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I hope this was fun. I hope you guys are fired up about spring. Things are blooming. I can't wait. But I got to get to work, guys. Love you to death. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Enjoy the rest of your week. Love you guys to death. We'll see you on the next video.